One of the most helpful art projects for processing has been my series of children's books, because being a mom was a big part of, or is a big part of my life, and especially when I got sick, I didn't know what was coming and how it would affect, my daughter. And so being able to help her through art and writing a book. So, we wrote this book called Stickers on Her Bald Head, which is about her putting stickers on my bald head. Literally happened. But we wrote it sort of together, even though she was young. And whenever she sees, a kid get it in the mail, I think Bright Spot, that might be one they send out, she's just thrilled because she knows it's also helping people. I get creative blocks a lot, and I think that's happened more in the past year because I've talked about cancer a lot. And so, I think I work on other projects, so if maybe I just don't have any social media posts left in me, then I'll go do something else, like work on a book idea I have or a coloring book. I always have things to say about cancer, but sometimes I'm just not, maybe just don't want to talk about it at the time, and so then I go on to other projects. And I've been really fortunate to be able to be part of, research studies and working with different nonprofits on initiatives they have, and I get reinvigorated with, doing things about cancer by helping with these different initiatives. I think it's extremely important because there's so many people who, come to, let's say, art club, and they think that they're not a good artist, but they feel so encouraged by the community, seeing what they're doing and saying yeah, that's great, that's amazing. And I think that so many times if we just take a minute to just cheer somebody on, in our community, no matter what it is, just your little good job can really go a long way for people. And so that's why I love bringing people together to do art, because there's people who have entered art shows or poetry competitions who never thought of themselves as an artist, who did that after, coming to an art club or seeing my page. I use my artistic work in many different ways, but the main two I'll say is to advocate. So, the way WTF Wednesday and Salty Sunday came out, it was that I wanted people to have a voice that was safe. So, I know who they are, but nobody else does. And if, say they shared their story and, their family member saw it or something, they would be safe from that person, and they could always blame me, I say. I know it seems funny, but yeah, I like to say the hard stuff out loud on behalf of whoever needs to say it, but they can always turn back to me and say, oh, it was her, which is okay with me. And the second way is I use my art in a lot of different ways to just cheer people up. I send people drawings or things all the time that I don't share about it, but I do it because I want to cheer them up. Maybe they had a bad day or they got a bad scan or whatever it might be. Anytime I have the capacity, I will do that.